I shall now announce certain additional measures. And there are about, I think, 6 measures. There are 5 measures, and they are very important. I request your patience. The first one relates to penal interest or penal charges on loans. At present, regulated entities of the Reserve Bank are required to have a policy for levy of penal interest on advances. The regulated entities, however, follow divergent practices on levying of such charges. In certain cases, these charges are found to be excessive. To further enhance transparency, reasonableness, and consumer protection, draft guidelines on levy of penal charges will be issued to obtain comments from stakeholders. The next announcement relates to climate risk and sustainable finance. Recognizing the importance of climate-related financial risks, which may have financial stability implications, the Reserve Bank had issued a discussion paper on climate risk and sustainable finance sometime in July last year, that is in July 22. Based on the feedback received, it has been decided to issue guidelines for, and there are 3 things here, it has been decided to issue guidelines for the regulated entities on number 1, a broad framework for acceptance of green deposits, 2, disclosure framework on climate-related financial risks, and 3, guidance on climate scenario analysis and stress testing. So these measures together will ensure that our financial system also starts developing, starts building in the forces of resilience to withstand any possibility or any possible emergence of vulnerability to climate change. And I think these measures are quite timely. These are the first set of measures. There are a few other measures which will follow in due course. But for the time being, we are announcing these 3 measures. The next one relates to expansion of the scope of the TRADES platform. For the benefit of MSMEs, the Reserve Bank had introduced a framework in 2014 to facilitate financing of their trade receivables, that is the trade receivables of the MSMEs, through the trade receivables discounting system, that is the TRADES. It is now proposed to expand the scope of TRADES by, first, providing insurance facility for invoice financing, second, permitting all entities and institutions to undertaking factoring business to participate as financiers in TRADES, and third, permitting rediscounting of invoices, that is developing a secondary market in TRADES. These measures are expected to improve the cash flows of the MSMEs. The next announcement, the next measure relates to extending UPI for inbound travelers to India. UPI has become hugely popular for retail digital payments in India. It's now proposed to permit all inbound travelers to India to use UPI for their merchant payments, that is P2M, while they're in the country. To begin with, this facility will be extended to travelers from G20 countries arriving at select international airports. And this is to begin with. Going forward, obviously, it will be expanded based on our experience. And the last announcement again relates to, it's an announcement which is again for the benefit of the common person. This relates to QR code-based coin vending machine and launching of a pilot project. The Reserve Bank of India will launch a pilot project on QR code-based coin vending machine in 12 cities. These vending machines will dispense coins against debit to customers' account using UPI instead of physical tendering of bank notes. This will enhance the ease of access to coins. Based on the learnings from the pilot, guidelines will be issued to banks to promote distribution of coins using these machines. I would now like to conclude as follows. As we begin a new year, and we have just started the calendar year, we are going to soon start a new financial year. As we begin a new year, It's a good time to reflect upon our journey so far and what lies ahead. When I look back, it is heartening to note that the Indian economy successfully dealt with multiple major shocks in the last 3 years and has emerged stronger than before. India has the inherent strength, an enabling policy environment, and strong macroeconomic fundamentals and buffers to deal with the future challenges. I am reminded here of the words of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, "Never lose your faith in the destiny of India." Thank you. Namaskar.